Now we see some important points to remember in C# syntaxes. The entry point to program is the static main method with void return type. C# is a case-sensitive language. White spaces are ignored by the compiler between the code. You don't need to save your program with same file name as of your class containing main method. There can be multiple main methods in your program. The boundaries of namespace, class, and method are defined by opening and closing curly braces. A namespace is only a logical collection of classes with no physical mapping on disk. The using keyword is used to inform compiler where to search for the definition of class that you are about to use in your C# program. The three types of comments exist in C#: line, block, and documentation comments. These are ignored by the compiler and are used only to enhance the readability and understandability of program for the developers. Enclosing your class in some namespace is optional. You can write program while your class is not enclosed by any namespace. It is not mandatory that main method of program takes string args as parameter. It is perfectly valid to write main method as follows. Variables. The variables are placeholders in memory for storing on their data type. Example: int variables can store integers, while string variables can store a string of characters. Then the compiler finds a substitution parameter. Simple n enclosed with curly braces. It replaces with the n+1th variable following the string. In this line of code, n is this. So n+1 means it should be 1. The string is delimited with double quotation marks and each parameter is separated by a comma. Hence, in our case, when the compiler finds 0 enclosed with curly braces, it replaces it with 0+1. That is the first variable, which is name, following the string. So at runtime, the CLR will read it as like this. This is the name variable we used, and it replaced with the actual value. This value is given by the command line or keyboard input. If the value of name is Kevin at runtime, alternatively it can also be written as like this. Removing the substitution parameter. Here we concatenate. This is the concatenation operator. The strings together to form a message. The first approach is similar to C's printf function, while the second is similar to Java system.out.println method. And this is similar to this method is similar to Java system.out.println method. The early code segment we explained is similar to C's printf function. C# does not assign default values to local variables, so the following program won't compile. C# also a type-safe language, that is, value of particular data type can only be stored in their respective data type. You can store integer values in Boolean data types or Boolean data values in integer data types.